with all of the people that are involved, that ends up improving the processes that you have, which then will highlight the success that a program can have. And so I would say that's probably, one driving force is that the communities are rooted, and they're rooted in the campus, rooted in the football team, and there's some good coaching going on in these programs.
So how does it compare, the Central Texas area to the San Antonio area where you most recently coached? Do you think it's deeper? There are more good programs, or do you think it's even? Because there are some good programs there in San Antonio, especially in the north side part.
Yeah, there's definitely some good programs in every area. So, depending on where you're looking at, the inner city, the outer city, or just the suburbs of those major cities. So, compared to Austin to San Antonio, there's like I said, there's probably just a little bit more culture of community with some of these schools that are just a little bit stronger, a little bit deeper. With the depth that they might have, and so that usually will help them advance a little bit further into the playoffs.
So when you become a head coach, you usually have some prior coaching experience either on the offensive side or the defensive side. A lot of head coaches come in there a defensive-minded coach or an offensive-minded coach. What would you consider yourself?
Yeah, I consider myself a football coach. Just like we tell our players, be a football player. Yeah, you might play offense, you might play defense, but you're a football player at the end of the day. And so that means offense, defense, and special teams. So I have a lot of experience as a defensive coordinator, along with being a special teams coordinator as well. And then, whenever you have coached defense, as long as I have, it helps you
know offense.
It helps
right?
you know offense because you know what offenses do to make it hard on defense. And so I think that's something I'll be able to contribute to as well as we meet as a coaching staff to be able to put the best product on the field.
So when you're thinking in those terms, what is your preferred offense to run? I mean, you don't have to give away, obviously the secrets, but you got teams that run slot tees. You got teams that run, spread type offenses with, read options in them.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you like?
I like whatever our kids can do. That's a.
So you will adjust to your talent.
Yes, we will adjust to our talent. Obviously there'll be some foundations of offense, some principles of what we're going to do offensively, but at the end of the day, whether it's high school, college, or NFL, a lot of offenses are multiple. And so that's what we'll be looking to do is be multiple and put the best guys on the field, have different personnel packages that help us get first downs and lead to touchdowns. And so that's what we'll be looking to do. Same thing on defense. We'll be a multiple defense. You could say we're a 3-4 or a 4-3 but when you get into game plans, it all becomes multiple. And if you're not multiple at this day and age in the way the game of football is, you're probably going to get left behind. And so that the most successful coaches have that mindset of being multiple on offense, multiple on defense, playing complementary football where if your defense is stronger or your offense is stronger, you got to be able to adjust your game plan based on clock management, being able to get off the field on defense, so that you're helping each other out, and that's complementary football. That's a big term going on right now, kind of in the college football world. Important. And so it's like if you wanted to run a tempo offense, but you don't get a first down, well, what happens to the defense? They're back on the field, and so now they're getting a lot more. Yeah, now they're getting a lot of plays, and so that's just up to us as coaches. We've got to be able to evaluate what we're going to be able to do, and we'll be multiple to be able to help manage each game, and each game might look a little different. So,
no, I like that. I really like that approach because you could get locked into something. So we're not going to be seeing any wing tee stuff where Frank and I are like can't find the ball.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. There is nothing that we won't do. So we'll figure it out.
Well, the Vype crew fixed the stream, so we got about the last 3 or 4 of those questions. I want to ask. We're kind of getting late. I don't want to keep these guys up too late, but I think Frank has
just a final question. When this season's all over with, what do you hope that the parents, the community, just everyone is saying about this football team?
I just hope that we understand what Lion Pride means. That's what I'm focused on is, the formula that I have, that I kind of have in my mind of to be successful is it's the people and the process equals success. And so the people is exactly who you said, the parents, the players, the coaches, the campus, the community. We need to exude Lion Pride. And so by doing that, that'll and with the process that we have in place, that'll increase our success. And so we might not, I'm not going to put a number on wins and losses and all that stuff. The process will come. Those results will come. And so I can't guarantee any results right now, but I can guarantee you that we will put our best effort into the process, and we will look to increase the development of all the people that are involved. And so that's what I'm hoping at the end of this year is that we have Lion Pride and that we really exude that.
So one more question, Coach, because this is also important to the parents out there. It's one thing to teach football and fighting through tough times and the things that football teaches you about life. But the other important thing is you're producing or you're affecting future husbands, future sons, future fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the importance of your influence on those kinds of relationships and the future of your players.
Yeah, and that's really important, and we will not lose sight of the development of our student athletes. Like I said, we want to win games, okay, but we can't just be so focused on those results that we don't focus on that process. And so, and the part of that's important is for me to be a good man, for me to be a good father, to be able to have coaches. All their coaches are here; they have their families here, and so they're good men and good fathers, which gives them a good example to these young men. So that's what we'll be living by. Each and every day.
Right, Coach. You want to be in the news for winning games. You don't want to be in the news for those other things, right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, well, it was good meeting you, Coach.
Yes.
And I know this is the second time I've met you.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
It's a good conversation, and these podcasts will go a little better as we get into the season and we're more comfortable.
Yeah,
too,
no worries.
So.
Awesome. This was awesome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And I think there was one more, Coach. I don't know if we still have time. We may not. We're going to. It's up to you. I mean, I don't know when it ends. At 9. We'll be quick. We still have to break everything down. I hope they don't mind.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. And so we'll run a real quick ad. We're going to have one more coach come on. So just stay with us here.
Vlog number one.
Well, first off, thank you for being here.
Jordan battles leaps over the defender.
Crosby's second state championship appearance.
Baytown, Texas for the 51st time. How does that sound?
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Pool, and we are here with the new defensive coordinator.
Yes, sir.
And your name is Rod Vega, is that what you said?
Robbie Vega, yes, sir.
Robbie Vega. It's nice to meet you, Robbie. I'm Chuck Crazy. This is
Chuck.
Frank.
Frank Rodriguez.
Nice to meet you, Frank.
Frank would love to suit up and get out there and play a little bit defensive
We need
line
him.
for
We need
you.
him. Come on.
Hey, I don't know if that back
Ready?
will let me anymore.
You'll be all right.
He probably doesn't have the eligibility anymore
It's okay.
since he walked on over at Ole Miss years ago.
There you go.
So,
Ole Miss.
Let's just talk about your prior experience. Obviously this is your first year at Leander.
Yes, sir.
Correct? And you came from
Pflugerville Weiss.
Okay, so you were over at Weiss. They have a lot of talent over at Weiss. A lot of speed, explosive offense. Their defense not quite as good as the offense in my opinion.
Okay.
I was giving you a hard time.
I got you.
Well, that's because the coaches over there put all of the best players on offense, right?
Yeah.
Now you'll get. We like to tease a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
So your familiar with Leander. How long did you coach at Weiss?
I coached 1 year at Weiss.
Okay, so you didn't play Leander while you coached at Weiss.
No, but I came before I was at Weiss. I was at Pflugerville High. So there's a big rivalry between Pflugerville High and
Frank
Leander.
knows, but he's got some stories to tell.
We never lost to them.
Oh, my
Back when I was in school, we never did.
Okay.
It was back when they were filming Friday Night Lights. So
I see it.
He could tell you about how his coach talked about burning the bus if they lost that game, and they would have to walk back to Leander.
It's a good rivalry. I like both sides of the ball. There you go.
All right. So, what drew you to Leander?
Leander is giving me my first opportunity to be a defensive coordinator. This is my 19th year of teaching and coaching, and it's everybody has their own timeline. So I think the time was right for me to become a defensive coordinator. So Coach Zayden, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
Well, and we talk about that a lot. It's one of the unfortunate things about coaching. Is you're always, as with any profession, you're looking for that next promotion, and a lot of times that promotion doesn't occur in the same program, so you have to seek it elsewhere. Do you think Leander could become a home for you?
Yes, sir. I believe so. If the thing is, for me, if not, I wouldn't have to take the job, right? So you don't apply for a job unless you're willing to go through with it and see it out.
Did you move to the area, or are you still living in Pflugerville?
I'm still living in Pflugerville. It's about a 25-30 minute commute, so it's not that bad.
No, that's normal. Normal commute, especially in the Austin area. That's actually a pretty good commute. If you're only going. Mine's about 18 seconds.
Oh, there you go.
So I work from home.
Very nice. Very nice.
So
you got your toe tag then, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It gets a little old though when you work from home. So, what kind of defense do you bring? Do you see yourself coaching? Coach Zayden talked about, we're going to do what we need to do with the talent we have. But what is the base defense that you like to run?
We're gonna be based out of 3-4, but I think we're gonna show offenses multiple looks, right? So they don't get comfortable in doing what they're doing. But we're gonna be based out of a 3-4 and kind of play to our personnel because the kids are what makes the team go.
Right. Well, and your job there is to keep them focused on the task at hand, right?
Yes, sir.
Because kids are easily distracted by just the chaos of a Friday night. How do you keep them focused?
Just repetition. Repetition. Keep them focused on the game plan that we have put forth through them, and have them believe in the game plan because I bring 19 years of experience, and I hope I put that onto them so they could understand how preparation goes into Friday Night Lights. The thing is, my analogy that I use is kind of like how teachers get you ready to take the test at the end of the 3 weeks, 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. That's what our preparation is, kind of getting ready for the test on Friday nights.
So, when in your experience as a defensive coach, we're going to focus it personal because we don't want to give away the secrets.
Fair enough.
When you were coaching at Pflugerville, you coaching on defense, you coached a lot of guys that ended up in Division I football as well as the NFL. Name some of those guys and tell us about them.
Nothing. No big names kind of come up right off the head because I didn't coach like Alex Okafor or those guys. I came a little later because Pflugerville has a lot of talent, but sometimes the talent kind of disperses a little bit out there. So
they had the same problem that happened in Leander. They build new schools and people want to go to the brand new high school because it's new.
Yes, sir. I actually was in Pflugerville Hendrickson when I first started in Pflugerville, and I just came the year after Samaj P. Ryan. So I kind of missed that boat a little bit, but we had Tobias Harris, who was a defensive secondary, who played for. I can't think of the name of the college right now, but he played in college, D1 athlete. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Do you see? I've noticed a couple of guys had offers. I don't know if you're familiar. Somebody got an offer to Midwestern State, and I think somebody got an offer to Shriner. How do y'all address? And you're kind of new, so you may not be familiar. Mm-hmm. Some schools have like a recruiting coordinator that deals with coaches directly. And some schools are just like you're on your own.
Yes, sir. No, it's actually another side job of coaching nowadays because that's the next step for kids because they want to get offers and they want to get to that next level to play. What I tell kids for the most part is make sure that you go to school and get your degree. and have those colleges, your sports aspect, pay for your college. Because coming out of college debt-free is one of the best feelings in the world.
Well, I can tell you right now, I work in the student loan industry in my day job, and I know that it can really harm people if they don't manage that college experience, especially the financial part of it, appropriately.
Yes, sir.
So that is a very, very solid point. And even at a D2 or a D3 school, D2s still have scholarships, D3s don't, but you can get academic scholarships,
sure.
and they can pretty much get you close to a full ride there.
Yes, sir. I mean, and that's the most important is that you got to be a student of the game, but you also got to be a good student in your academics as well, because no college is going to give you an offer if you cannot be able to graduate from the school.
Right.
But at the same time, what I would like to tell these kids is, like, it doesn't matter if it's D1 or D2. Get yourself into school, because the way the transfer portal is nowadays, it's like they could go anywhere after their first year or whatever. So, get their foot in, get some film, and then they can transfer where they want to go from there.
Excellent.
Coach Vega, what do you want your defense to be known for this year?
A lot of energy, flying to the football. That's the most important. I mean, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but it's the size of the dog in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. So I mean, the thing is that we got to get to the ball and make some
100
tackles.
miles an hour.
Yes, sir. Know your
A lot of pursuit drills.
Yeah. Your alignment. Know the game plan going into the game, so that you don't mess up while you're in there.
So are you counting helmets to the ball when you're watching film? You say, like, we got 11 guys out there. Why are only 2 guys there at the ball?
That's correct. I got to see at least 7 guys in the film, right? So get into the football, because that's the most important. The most important thing is the football. So if we get at it and hopefully turn it over to the offense, it gives us more opportunities to score at the end of the day.
All right, Coach. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up because, obviously the party already ended, and, we had some technical issues. It was very nice to meet you,
yes,
Coach.
Sir.
And I look forward to a really exciting season. Frank and I just –
We're ready.
All right.
Hey, if they don't score, we win, right?
That's correct. Yes, sir. 100%. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much.
So, this Coach, what was Robbie Vega,
yes,
right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Coach Robbie Vega, the new defensive coordinator here at Leander. We want to thank our sponsor, Cabinet IQ. We want to thank the Veterans Memorial Pool for hosting the kickoff here, Coach Zayden, as well as Principal Simpson. We want to thank them. And Coach Hogan for her organization skills. And we're going to go ahead and try to wrap the equipment up and get out of here as quick as we can. Thank you for listening to Lion Nation Podcast, Episode 1 of Season 2026 here on Vype.
Thank you.
Stay tuned.
Good
Go
night.
Lions.
Yes, sir.
Block number one.
Well, first off, thank you for being here.
Jordan Battles leaps over the defender.
Crosby's second state championship appearance.
Baytown, Texas with a 51st top. How does that sound?